Alright. As you can no doubt see, I've been a little bit busy in designating the areas for our workshops that are going to be in here. The large gaps that you can see, except for this one, which is going to be a sun shaft, are for the eventual stockpile areas. Oh, no, 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 no. What just happened? Ah, bugger it. Mants. These are probably the same mants that attacked Whispernut. We shall avenge our gnomish brothers. I wasn't expecting to avenge them quite this early, but avenge them we shall. So there's 3 mants there. There's 1 mant there. Well, you have come to the wrong bloody kingdom, and I can tell you that for nothing. I have built an alarm. Ah, damn it, I haven't built it yet. Okay. I have built an alarm bell, but it appears that I haven't set the alarm bell up. We have a copper alarm bell, a new one. We are going to set this up. We're going to set it up just, well, I guess there. For now, just put it there. But we need everyone into their mant-slaying uniforms, please. Hammers for everybody. We also need a lot more bone shirts made. I need to actually check on that. Positions, we want mant-slaying. In fact, I'll check on that now. Are you set to make loads of bone shirts? You're set to make 24, so why aren't you? Bone shirts using probably any leather strap, honestly. Though I would rather you not use ogre leather, so maybe I should pick a different one like yak leather or something. In fact, that might be what's being set up as yak leather straps, and that's why we don't have any. But let me just check on items. Because we're meant to have loads of this. So, bone. What have we got? We've got 24 helmets and only 7 bone shirts. Why? That is not good. I need to set you up to make more. Right, okay. We're going to take this one off. Cancel. Bone shirt. Any bone. But make it out of emu leather. Make 24 of them. We actually need more than that. Let me just double check how many we need. What's our population? We've got 26. I know that we're not going to have 3 people wearing that, so we're going to go for 23 then. That's actually less than we were making before. So make 23. No. Go ahead and make 24 then. Fine, whatever. Or yak leather. Now, I'm not sure if these are going to count separately. They probably will. So we'll probably end up with 48 bone shirts. But, and 24 goblin skull helmets. It will be grand. Now, the other thing that I want to do before we get into this fight, someone has asked, and it's been a while since I remembered. Bronze Tower Shields, how much are you worth? My goodness, 2,880 or 2,800. I'm trying to get my head around why people use that term, 2,800. Clearly 2,800, but quite a lot of people do. Mainly Americans, though, I think. But I keep getting confused. Yeah, both of them, 2,880. That is quite crazy. No wonder the Dark Kingdom value started skyrocketing. Okay, well, we need this copper alarm bell rung. So get that done straight away. And please be with the mant killing. Poisonous ancients, get up there, please. And also you guys. You're probably the ones that have already been streamed. Oh, no, you're not. Okay, did I take that off? Let's just double check this. Poisonous ancients. Are you set to attack? Where are you? Garrison. Oh, no, you are set to defend gnomes. Okay. Well, get out there, please. There we go. Yes, loads of them. Oh, this is going to be hard. We might not be able to ring this bell because they're fighting right in the middle there. There are only 2 people, though, who aren't equipped. But my goodness, we need to get those bone shirts done. Come on now. No, you're not going to do it? Are you going to be... No. Really? Is this how it's going to be? Okay, fine. We need everyone to get in here then. So, everyone attack, please. Regardless of what you've equipped. Just get in there and fight. Everyone who's awake. Get to it! You know what you must do. Hopefully we can get this fight done with quickly. Some people have equipped. Sheelab, I believe, is equipped there. I believe Sheelab is still the only gnome in the kingdom who has 1 arm. Makes it very easy to pick out of a crowd. Let's turn this off. We don't need that alarm bell to be rung. Now, how is this fight going? The mantis died, the mantis died. let's have a quick look at the events here. We haven't watched a mant fight for a little bit. Now, someone asked if I could just click on a name in the group and it would only show it. They can't. I was fairly certain that we couldn't do this. I was like, how on earth did I miss that? Because I do tend to actually read the patch notes for Gnomoria quite actively, but that isn't a feature. Unfortunately, it would be a very good feature. Aavak swings his basalt hammer at the mant, hitting the right leg and crushing the chitin. The mant's right leg has been mangled and she can no longer walk. Oh no, I hit a woman mant. Let's see. Where are the deaths? Mant has died. Achso swings with his bronze hammer at the mant, hitting the thorax, crushing the chitin and crushing the heart. Well done. Any other good hits? Mant falls to the ground due to me. Mant's right compound eye has been mangled and she is temporarily blinded thanks to Elzen Dwarf. Let's scroll up a little bit. Actually, I'm fairly certain this is going well in our favour, so we're just going to speed up time and hopefully that fight will be over. There we go. Fantastic, fantastic. Now, everyone should get back to their positions. We'll get them back out of the mant slaying uniform and zoom out a little bit. Now, as I was discussing, we are working on these areas. We are going to have 3 butchers on this side. We will then have 1 leather worker and 1 bone carver, 1 leather works. I decided to include them here, even though they can make armor, leather armor, because they literally just take the hides and turn them straight into leather. I thought, since the bone carver isn't specifically anything to do with the food industry either, but it makes a lot of sense to have them close to the butcher because of the quantity of bones that are made, I may as well have the leather worker in there for the same reason. They can just produce their leather crafts and their bone crafts, and they can be stored in there. This is obviously going to be the sun shaft, and over here we are going to have the 2 butchers, 2 distillers and 2 cooks. Now, as for the... Ooh, sun has set. As for the marketplace, that is going to be going up here. Someone did suggest that it would be nice to have that near the... I've got the ambassadorial quarters, and I think that's a fantastic idea. We'll have that up there. In this area, we'll have like 6 or 7 market stalls. I don't need any storage for them, and I don't need them to be outside, so there's no reason to do that. Though I will give them lovely windows. There'll be a little raised area. Possibly we will access it from here, going along this path, perhaps. I'm not really sure on that, or I could even have them just come up through this area and straight out from the stairs there. That would probably work quite well as well. So that's what I'm going to be aiming for. Ooh. What the dickens are you doing? ArchXL, did you... You fool. You fool, ArchXL. You went out there to get the bear. Oh, be right back. Okay, I am back. It was nothing important, thankfully, but this is something important, and it's something very, very frightening. This is a mant worker. Why there is a mant worker out that side instead of a scout? It must have gotten separated from its fellows by attacking the bear. Ah, this is bad. Alright, ArchXL, how fast are you? Let's see. Skills. You've got a 131 fitness, 100 nimbleness. What about the mant worker? Probably higher. 1H2 fitness, 104 nimbleness. Right. If we can the poisonous ancients out here in time, they'll probably be able to kill it by themselves. But oh no, I think some of them went to sleep, didn't they? Did all of them go to sleep? They are all asleep. Well, this is absolutely terrible. Sound the alarm, someone. Ah, crap. Okay. We're going to have to hope that you can get back in time. The poisonous ancients should be on their way as soon as they wake up. Whether you survive for that long is the question. Okay, you're making your way out. I think you're bleeding. What is your wound? You're bleeding from the upper body, but that's okay. What about the mant? How is the mant doing? Seriously injured her right compound eye. The mant has an injured thorax, abdomen, stinger, right arm, left leg, head, right antenna, and left antenna. That bear did a number on you, and I am very, very pleased by this. My pleasure at the fact that that bear has wounded you so gravely is mighty. Keep going, ArchXL. They're slow. They appear to be slowed down by their wounds. Just keep on getting out of there. Has the bell been rung? Will someone please ring the bloody bell? Sheila, that's right. Go ring the bell. Where is ArchXL? Okay, you need to get that, and you need to get right out of there the moment you can. What squad are you in, ArchXL? Damn it. Okay, let's see how this goes. You've got your... Oh, fantastic! He stopped at the door! The fool! Someone ring the bloody bell. Okay, there we go. Go forth, poisonous ancients. Do your duty. There you go. They slept with their armor and their shields. This is exactly why they do it. Their shield is on top of them, keeps them slightly warm. You know, it is a fairly... actually, no, that wouldn't keep them warm, would it? It would make them cold, I would imagine. I can't imagine bronze is that good for keeping the heat in. It's better for transferring the heat away. So they probably have to layer on top of their blankets. But nevertheless, whatever they do, it worked well, and that mant worker is dead. I am very, very pleased by this. Okay, now you can go out and get the corpse. Let me just rebuild this door. We'll make it out of the basalt doors, and then I've got to ring the bell again so people will stop being on standby in the Great Hall. Right, get out there, ring the bell, then everyone back to your jobs, please. There we go. Everyone can go and sleep if you've been up for a long time. Some of you can even go and sleep in your own rooms. But okay, that could have gone a lot worse than it did. I am relatively pleased with how it went. That could have been so bad, though. I am shocked that we didn't lose ArchXL there. If it weren't for that hero bear, ArchXL would almost certainly have been struck down. Now then, we need to make a few things to rise the value of these rooms over here. I haven't made them yet, but I will be making them now. I may as well designate the personal quarters. I'm not sure how I can... Actually, I'll wait for the ambassadors to get here, and then I'll designate them when they're here. Because that way, I'm not sure how I can force them into a designation. Like, can I designate the room for the ambassador? Because apparently the ambassadors have their own name. They are treated a little bit better than the random merchants. I suppose that is so that I can designate things for them. So hopefully we'll be able to get them into the rooms. Then we'll be able to see the value of the rooms, and then I'll make statues, cabinets, and dresses aplenty in order to bump the value up. If I need to, I'll make them out of metal. I would rather not have to do that, though. Also, these are probably not going to grow in time now, so I may as well suspend these farms. If they don't grow in time, I'm just going to have to dig them up. We don't want those farms around if they're just going to take away from the room that I've got here, because as I've mentioned, I would very much like to start building a memorial soon to Blessed Tiger. It won't specifically be to Blessed Tiger, it'll be for everyone, and then there'll be catacombs down here. I'll seal off areas that I need to in order to make it nice and private. Let's see, is there anything else in here that I want? No. Okay, the drift mining is complete on that level. We have copper down here, though. Not that we really need copper at the moment. But it is good that we've found it, nevertheless. Right, let's dig these walls back just so these doors stop being derpy. And then I would like to dig stairs down right there. And then otherwise, dig hole right there. Once that's done, we'll dig those last bits, and we'll continue taking the mine down. The shaft looks nice, but it does take an awful lot of time to do. Now then, I'm going to pause the video here then, I think, and when I return you, hopefully we will have a bit more work done on these areas, and I can start moving some more of the industries up here. So see you soon, hopefully. Alright, we seem to have what looks like a fairly low-grade Goblin invasion at the moment. It's 3 AM on the 11th day of fall, almost winter. We've got some Goblin fighters. In fact, all of them appear to be Goblin fighters. But yeah, they're not really well equipped. I'm quite surprised. I'm expecting that there may be a goblin in iron somewhere, or a couple of ogres perhaps that are just a bit slower. I've already taken the liberty of assigning everyone to ring the alarm bell and get into the right uniforms. As you can see over here, we've got a bit of progress made. We have the leatherworks and the bone carver area ready, and we've got one spot ready for a butcher. I'm not going to move the stalls up there just yet. We've also got one spot for a kitchen. But I'm going to wait for the area to be completed first. We're also making some more progress on the mining shaft. Ah, there we go. There's an ogre. Are you all there is, though? I'm still quite surprised by that. But the alarm bell should have been rung. The alarm bell is actually behind that barrel there, so yeah. Right, they should be able to quickly engage these guys. As soon as everyone is properly equipped, we'll get them down here as well. In fact, let's go ahead. Everyone is now awake at the very least, so we'll get all squads to engage. Hopefully they should go and equip themselves correctly before coming to the battle. As we can see there, yes, they have. Fantastic. Goblin down. 2 goblins down. Yes, this goblin invasion was really not going to be any problem for our squads. That was very surprising that they even showed up, honestly, with such a tiny, tiny little invasion. Right, we want one person to cancel the alarm, sound the all clear, and for everyone currently equipped to go back to civilian roles. So go ahead there. What I may do is actually start moving some of the things indoors, because currently our leatherworker, well, that's the problem, I suppose. If I do that, they're going to be just filling up with the stuff that they build with their various tasks. Like the leatherworker will be turning the goblin and ogre hides into leather, so will the butcher be producing meat and bone, and currently there's nowhere for them to store it. So what I may do is I'll actually pause the recording again and let a bit more time pass, but I'm going to try and focus on building the actual stockpile areas, and then I can actually designate them for the things they're going to be storing. So I'm going to pause the recording here, and I shall bring you back when everything is set up and we're ready to move some of our industries indoors. So hopefully see you soon. Well, I've brought you back because we're very nearly finished with the stockpile floor for our leather and bone area, and we've got a fair bit of trees chopped outside. Everything seems to be progressing quite well at the moment, but we're about to move these industries over. So whilst we're waiting on that to be finished, I may as well go ahead and deconstruct, where are you? Deconstruct the leather workshop and the bone carver. And people are using wheelbarrows to bring in the logs. Oh, glorious days. It always pleases me greatly when I see them actually using the tools that I have painstakingly made for them. Now, we also need some extra torches. A wall torch of any type. It'll only generally be a pine one. And also one over there as well. There we go. Fantastic. This area is quite well replaced now, so we'll be able to start building the walls around these areas, which will define the actual rooms that these are going to be in. A lot of this is just going to be filled in, because this is just going to be a sun shaft going all the way up. There's not really going to be any fencing around this part. It didn't really fit in with the design of the rooms, because its walls were literally going to be flush with the walls of the sun shaft, so I decided I'd just let them be walls so that we could have actual workshop rooms nice and segregated there. Now, it looks like they've done it, have they? Yes, fantastic work. Right, we'll get those workshops built right now. So, we want workshops first and foremost. We would like cloth. No, we don't. We want miscellaneous, sorry. In fact, both of them are from miscellaneous. So, in a way, that actually works out well. Are they both basalt tables, basalt chairs? Yes, they are. And one is a sandstone knife and one is a basalt knife. Okay. Well, I suppose there has to be some difference between you. That'll be the bone carver's workshop, and the second one will be the leather workshop. Leatherworker workshop. Basalt tables, basalt chairs, and basalt knife. Oh, well, actually, no. We'll go with the sandstone knife there. And let's see, can I arrange that? Yes, okay. We'll have the walls against there, so that's why I wanted it arranged so that the workshops and tables and various wall hanging parts would be flush with the walls themselves. So let's get those walls filled in as well. So we want, where are we going to put the doors? We may as well have the doors down along the back there, I think. Maybe about there. We'll have them double doors. And the same on this side then as well. So along there, we want the wall there. Fantastic work. Right, we'll get that across. Oh dear, what have I done? I did not take that into account. Let me replace that floor. Where are you? Replace floor with basalt blocks. There we go. I'm misclicking like crazy. I must apologize. It is so cold. My fingers feel kind of like they're hooked in a claw shape. I can barely move them. It is freezing at the moment. And I quite like the cold, but yeah, my fingers don't. My fingers don't agree with the rest of my body on that particular point. In most things they are in agreement, but not on the cold. My fingers do not like it at all. Let's see. Engraved floor. Marble blocks, just for the door sections. There we are. That will be quite a swanky little area once it's built. Then we'll have to set them up to have the standing orders that we've had, the craft 2 orders. These are all suspended, but as you can see, the last days of fall are letting us grow some wheat, strawberry, cotton. They'll get all harvested, and then we'll just strip these lands and let it all get green there. Now, I did tell you to make a crate a little while ago. Why have you not made it? Or is it just not being placed anyway? I think you must have had other places set to need crates. Okay, well, let's make another one then. We'll have this one be made of pine. I would like to get all of the worn weapons brought in. We've done a very good job. There are spaces here, so there aren't any worn weapons out there, but I would like if these could all just be put into crates. No risk then of unarmed goblins who show up being able to arm themselves with the weapons of their fallen kin. That would be rather bad, as I'm sure you're all in agreement. Ah, this is great. I'm very happy with the way things are going at the moment. So I need to pad that out a little bit. But yes, we've got the area I'm going to have to build next will be for where we're going to be storing the majority of our food. I've not got a stockpile for meat, because the meat should be stored over here. We're going to have a specific stockpile for finished goods and for the raw components, so the meats, the milks, the fruit that'll be used in the distillery, and meats will hopefully just be carried straight from the butchers into these stockpiles. What this is going to be for is purely bodies, so bodies of animals, bodies of goblins, not bodies of mantids or gnomes. Though I probably should, because occasionally, if a merchant should die, we can cut them up and cook him for dinner, and I can't think of a better way to honour someone who fell in an attempt to bring goods to our fort than eating them. Wasting food is very, very bad, as Mike the Martian would be first to tell you. Now, everything else looks okay. So I'm going to pause the recording here. I'm going to set up the standing orders there, and I'm going to try and get the stockpile areas built or replaced, as the case may be, and then we will bring you back, hopefully, to us getting all of these workshops moved in. Ah, this is exciting times. Got so much moving into the fort properly and out of this higgledy-piggledy setup that I've been working off for the last 3 years. The gnomes are very happy, and so am I. Alright, well, I've set up these stockpiles, and I've set up the building orders for the floors to be done. Unfortunately, it's very unlikely they're going to be done soon. I'm probably going to have to go out here and chop down this entire birch forest over the next few days. In fact, since it is now day, yeah, let's get Sheilab out there chopping these things down. Fell trees, just fell all the trees. All of them, all the way up there. Thank you. Oh, it's the 12th day of fall. Winter is right around the corner, and the last crops are being harvested. Oh, a merchant has arrived from... Oh, are you a merchant? Or are you actually a diplomat? Are you lying to me? No merchant. From Love Slave. Profession merchant. Okay. Have we actually got merchants now? I was sure that the diplomats weren't here. Ambassador, none. Lumber clamp, no. Okay. I'm a little bit confused, but okay, I'm happy with this. Come on in, gnome merchant. You are welcome in my borders. Get to that market store so I can buy things off you and sell you all the stuff that I don't want. But whilst they're getting situated, I will just cover what we've done here. I've set up the leather worker to just make yak leather straps. Now, these are what I'm going to be using on my regular armor and also on my bone armor. I'm going to reserve all ogre leather to be made into ogre leather armor specifically. There'll be ogre leather straps, ogre leather panels, and I'll make full suits of ogre leather armor. But for now, we're just going to use yak straps. We have an enormous amount of hides. I really need to start turning these into something. I had no idea that we were accruing such massive amounts. The bone carver is set to make goblin skull helmets, bone shirts, and 256 statuettes. We're going to have a proper little bone industry going on here. I've set up this for bone and hide, so just hides and bones are going to be in there. Leather straps will be in there. That's for use specifically with the bone carver, because there are obviously straps being taken over to my armorer in the barracks, and bone crafts. So hopefully we can get that going right now. Right, where is this gnomish merchant? Are you about ready to set up? Aha! You fool. Now we're going to steal all of your riches. I mean, trade for them. Okay, let's see what we can do. Actually, first, before we do that, let me just double check something. What is our kingdom worth? Wow. That crept up on me. We are now over 100,000 kingdom worth. That is fantastic. We should have diplomats on their way as well. Yes, en route. So the one from Love Slave should actually be here before too long. Right, okay. Let's trade away some of the stuff that we don't need. We don't need as much food as we've got. We really, really don't need as much food as we've got. What we do want, though, are lots of stones. I know, crazy, but we do actually want these. Well, no, not marble. Or sandstone, but bauxite and serpentine and lapis lazuli. We want all of those. We also want all of your logs, because we don't have enough. Let's see. I'll actually take the... No, we won't take those. Malachite ore, I want that for the sake of making some nice items. Take all of that. Don't need any more seeds anymore. We really, really don't. Absolutely no. Okay. Oh, wow. The rates on these are very different. 1.2. Really? That's crazy. All right, let's see what we can sell. Poor basalt hammer. Let's flog that. We only want fine or superior stuff. Poor pine shield. We'll get rid of that as well. In fact, we'll get rid of that pine shield. Well, no, we'll keep hold of that for now. We'll keep the wheelbarrows, obviously. 559 mushrooms? I don't know. I think maybe we should sell some of these. We'll have a look. We'll have a look at how much we can get. I'm very sorely tempted to sell all of the worn items, though, because we just don't need it. We'll get rid of that yakbone shirt. Any others? Goblin skull helmets, masterful goblin skull helmets, poor goblin skull helmets, they can go. Bronze armor plate, no, we'll keep all of those for obvious reasons. 5 ogre leather straps, keeping those. Let's see, poor bronze helmet. Really? We've actually got a poor bronze helmet. We could sell it. They would be replaced. Yeah, okay, we'll get rid of that. Because I only want really good stuff, because as you can see, we kind of need that. We are struggling a little bit. Poor cotton bag. Poor wool bags. What else have we got in here? Alright, well, we've got some sapphire rings, so we're going to sell these and see where that puts us. 2 of those. 1, 2, 3. We've also got fine statuettes. Superior statuettes, rather. More statuettes. We'll see if we can actually get all of this stuff with only our statuettes. I don't think we will. Actually, we've already done it. Oh, I don't think we will. Oh, actually, yes, we have. Okay, well, I'm going to take back one of the... Well, we'll take those back. Sell this one. Wow. Actually, we've just got so much money. Okay, well, we'll just sell all of this and see what we can buy. We don't need more food, and yet I'm almost tempted to buy more food. We are just not being able to get rid of our stuff. That's why our kingdom worth is skyrocketing. However, as soon as we've actually got traders from the Lumber Kingdom, I imagine we're going to be going through an awful lot of our stuff. My God, look at all these poor sandwiches. This is just not good. I expect more of you cooks. This is terrible. No wonder our gnomes are unhappy. They're not really, but I would be unhappy eating poor sandwiches. My goodness. Right, okay, well, what can we take then? We just really don't need anything. We actually do not need any of this. I'll take some of the yaks. In fact, I'll take all of this just to bump our worth. And then I'll sell more. And those will be turned into something. Let's see. Let's go down. Where are all the gems? Don't want to sell those. Actually, no, this really is a waste. Considering we're going to have trading partners from all over the place, let's just take back what we don't need to sell. And we need one thing. Okay, you can have one cotton bolt. There you go. Perfect. Well, that was quite nice trading with you. I'm glad to offload some of our stuff, though not nearly as much as I was expecting to offload. We've ended up with more than we've gotten rid of. Let's see our kingdom worth. Oh no, we've actually dropped our worth. Fantastic. That is really good times. That is actually really, really good times. I'm very happy with that. And we should be making a new bronze helmet as well. Okay, well, that is it for this episode, I'm afraid. We haven't quite got the ambassadors here yet, but they shouldn't be too much longer. But we have started to make progress on moving in our food and also some of our miscellaneous industries. So I'm pretty happy with that. And in the next episode, hopefully, we will actually make some more progress. Maybe get the butcher set up. We've already got room for all of our kitchens and distilleries. We just need the storage space for them. So with that, I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you'll be joining us for the next. But until then, do take care.